What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the, I think, official debut of what I can only assume from this Hangul is pronounced Xikers. I hope that's correct. Correct me if I am wrong. The Xikers, the little brother group of ATEEZ, one of my favorite groups. I think the only other group now under KQ Entertainment. They were previously known as KQ Fellas 2, as in how ATEEZ was known as KQ Fellas before their debut. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. I've heard that Hongjung is very invested and very involved in this group's production. I don't know how much the other members are. I only heard about the Hongjung side of things. I think that he even worked on their debut song in some way, maybe the production side or the writing side or all of it, I don't know. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what this new group has. They're all pretty young. I think they range from like 20 to 17 or so. Not a huge range, similar to ATEEZ. They're all within like a few years of each other. So yeah, let's just jump in and check it out, see what they've got for us, see what KQ is cooking up with Xikers, because ATEEZ's concept is one of the most complicated and in-depth and hard to follow, but also impressive concepts out there at the moment in storylines. So maybe they've done the same thing with Xikers. We'll see. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. Oh, they put the name on the little fragment. This already seems like it's going to be good. I wonder if their sound's going to be like ATEEZ sound. Oh, that's kind of rude. Okay. They have superpowers? Okay, Hongjung had to write that, right? Oh shit! Choreo goes hard. Similar to ATEEZ as well with their auto-tune, but it's not over the top, it's like accenting the actual vocals. Yo. They're using music as a weapon. Those blue flames remind me of Stray Kids Thunderous. Are they supposed to be the Korean goblin things? Is that their lore? Yo, this goes hard. That was fucking good. Are they supposed to be real or just like a figment of his imagination? Or maybe they're magic or bright, so it doesn't matter if they're real or not. What are the Korean goblins called again? I can't. Dokebi? Dokebi sounds right. I think that's what it is. Is that what they are? Because all the like flying glowing blue flames that they had, from what I know from Stray Kids, that's, and what I learned after that, is kind of their signature thing in Korean mythology. But I might be wrong about that, but I'm thinking that that might be what their concept is, or something related to that. But yeah, let's go through this one again, because that was dope. The styling was pretty cool as well. I think that it was like it's sort of like a style that I wouldn't use, but I would expect someone younger than me to use, which makes sense because they're around 20 and under, like I said earlier. So yeah, it's a bit not something I would wear, but still really cool, if that makes sense. And yeah, I think that the rapper who was rapping really fast he must have gotten that verse from Hongjung, because that was something that I could easily see him doing. And yeah, overall the video was crazy. It was kind of like a trip the whole time, and I think that kind of plays in if they are supposed to be those dokebi, if I hope that's the right word, then yeah, that would make sense. And it kind of seemed like they weren't real, or they were like breaking this guy's brain and like liberating him from like normalcy, because he was just like a commuter, an office worker on the train, and then his like whole life changed, turned upside down, and he had like a wild night. But yeah, let's go into it again. Styling for these outfits is very like motocross racing stuff. Is it supposed to be the same guy, or is it a completely different guy? I'm thinking different. Oh no, the other guy's in the back there, so they are different. Oh! So he spat out the blue flames, but then also... yeah, they appear in a puff of blue flame. So they definitely are being represented as the blue flames. Like, the flames are them, and they are the flames. And yeah, then they're sort of breaking reality, is what I'm getting from this train splitting apart, and from how wild the amusement park is later on. But it's clearly not real, obviously. Like, you could never get anyone to say that this looks real. But KQ is definitely making a lot of money compared to what ATEEZ had when they first debuted, budget-wise, comparing like what you're getting with this, with all of like the graphics and the CG. And yeah, this set with the train looks like it's practical, but it might not be, because they don't have shadows. So maybe some parts are practical, but most of it's green screen. But yeah, pretty awesome. Let's keep going. Now they have shadows, you see? So I think a lot of it is practical, but most of it is not. Yeah, again, they're in this shot, they're all sort of dragging him along, and but then in the next shot, it's just him and the blue flames, and he's kind of just pushing himself along, I guess, in the trolley. But I think that's a really cool idea. If they're basing the whole concept around them being these like trickster, and it plays into the title too. You know, this whole song, honestly, seems like the energy level of it seems like it's very Hongjung. So I have to assume that he's like heavily involved in just the style of music that they're going for, because not always, but a lot of the time, Hongjung is very energetic and animated and usually picks up the pace of the song during his parts, and this whole song feels like a Hongjung part, if that makes sense. Let's keep going. I like these outfits. I would actually wear that stuff. This dance break looks like it's really good too. This guy speaks English because his pronunciation is really good. Like, if you told me that he was like raised in America or Canada or something, just based on the way he pronounces the words, I would not be surprised. But yeah, this whole concept, I really like it, like a lot. The song I really like as well. It definitely feels like something you would get from ATEEZ, just based on like the energy of it and the dancing, very high pace, high quality. And yeah, I'm in. I like this group a lot. I'm looking forward to what they do in the future, and I'm excited. I'm in. Let's get more from them soon. But yeah, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.